Hey, Ira, how are you?
We going? We starting?
Yeah,
We here?
we are here.
We alive?
If Windows Firewall will let me play this game.
Sorry, just singing the getting started song.
Oh, it's here. Okay.
Hello, Ira.
Will you fill up the water bottle?
Fill up the what?
The water bottle. Ow, ow, ow. It's like a coin toss whether I want to invert these or not. Probably I want to invert X.
What, you looking at the settings menu without me?
Sorry.
You know that's my favorite part of the game.
Oh, can I not limit the frame rate? Okay, cool. I thought you would be proud of me for doing that first.
I am proud. But
you
disappointed to be excluded.
Some good voice acting skills into weird impressions. The water bottle thing? Is stream lagging or is that just me?
Oh, I see some red.
Yeah.
Some red.
Maybe it doesn't like this. Fine. It's weird.
Frames are dropping hard. Yeah, we're seeing that too.
Let's do windowed. How about now? Good? Yeah, it didn't like that it was full screen, I think. I don't think the frame rate had a problem. Testing.
Wiggle those fingers. There's still a little thingy.
Yeah, that tells you if there's been an issue like in the past minute or so.
Oh, okay.
How about now? Frames are good now? Also, hi.
Run on a hamster wheel. Streaming.
No, the computer is fine. I think there's just something odd about Streamlabs and when you have something else in full screen. Why are we dead? I don't know. Shall we find out together? There's a lot of chat delay. Are you on your phone? There's usually like a 30-second delay on mobile with Twitch, regardless. But you can also try refreshing the stream.
There's also
sometimes that helps.
There's also a low latency mode that you can enable in mobile to reduce delay.
All right.
But at the expense of something.
Maybe you're someone named Dead. No, I think the character is dead. I think you're a ghost. Or something. Like maybe in limbo or I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. About 15 seconds. Like from PC. Alright. Shall we play?
Are you playing a point-and-click adventure game with a gamepad? Am I looking at this correctly?
Okay, fine.
It's called a point-and-click game.
Okay, I'll point and click.
Not an angle your joystick towards the objective game.
Okay.
Yeesh.
That's bright. They lied. WASD works also.
The keys weren't labeled.
So in theory, any set of 4?
Well, here I am again. Maurice Lupton off for my morning walk.
It's very slow.
Well...
Maybe we're about to die. Maybe we're super old and about to die. Like walking on the beach right now.
This must be the finest stretch of beach on the finest island the whole world over. For a little speck of land in the North Atlantic, it sure is a
Hey,
good
redhead.
Oh, I see those yoga folks up at the lighthouse are up bright and early, saluting the sun and all that. I always thought that looked like fun.
It's a gentle walk, not a jog.
But this
Hi,
was
Crystal.
the same with
Hey,
that
Miss Roy.
Sparky.
How was the rest of
She did
Scribble's
love
birthday
chasing
stuff?
that tennis ball.
Did you figure out the audio?
Oh, Sparky. I miss you, girl. Shelmiston used to be a quiet place.
Sorry.
You'd only come here if you like fishing or bird watching.
Maybe we'll get to
But
see
since
the
the new
dog
ferry
in the
service
afterlife.
started, we get loads of tourists. Ah, but what you gonna do? It's always changing. The crater's definitely been smoking more than usual lately. That's funny, that, for a dormant volcano.
I don't think dormant volcanoes are supposed to smoke at all.
Yep, Shelmiston's a smashing place. I'm lucky
I think
to
I have
call
a
it
suspicion as to how we die. I didn't anticipate that this would be the cause when we started the game. Aw, too bad, Crystal.
The Discord stream can be good too.
Ah, the bench. Yeah, this is, well, it's my bench. Yeah, the museum paid for it because I was the curator there. Yeah, and they did that to remember me because, oh yes.
See, we're already dead.
I am dead.
Right, not that we're going to die. We are already dead.
Yeah, the game is not titled I Will Die.
It's been some adjustment, but not all bad.
Title drop. They said the thing!
Yeah, I should probably go and check on the museum, actually.
Hello, Cominutes. Hi, Ms. Roy. Oh, that's right.
Yeah, I've been collecting the stories of Shelmiston for years now, here in my museum. There are so many stories, and wonderful ones. The museum started off small, but just grew and grew.
I think you can point at things and click at things and have adventures.
Uh-huh.
It's shut at the moment, of course. Not sure what's going to happen with it now that I'm no longer doing it. I do like coming back here, though. Gives me a bit of purpose, which I've really missed since, you know, becoming dead.
I guess this is me with my dog.
Mm-hmm. Morris Lupin.
Yeah.
Oh, one thing that's been keeping me amused. Since I've been dead, I found I can do some new things.
We can do some new things, okay. Hold right mouse. Oh.
Pretty weird. Yeah, I'm not sure what use it is, but it's been keeping me quite
And
entertained.
look inside things. Nope, just something. Oh, okay, we can rotate.
What's inside the table? Like swords? What is that
Yeah,
stuff?
it looks like it. Swords. Some kind of sword.
It's a table full of swords. You always put your urns on a table full of swords. That's what I always say.
Ah, but the novelty's worn off. I mean, it's been, well, I don't know how long exactly, but an awful long time since I've had anyone to talk to. Well, anyone who talked
That's
back.
the katana drawer.
Oh, who do I hear? Who do I hear?
Dog.
That sounds like Sparky. Is that you?
This one has a gear and some stuff in it. Find this. Okay.
Ghost Trick 2. Yeah, it is kind of like Ghost Trick, actually.
Oh, we can go and again. Okay.
Title is still Alex Knight.
Ah!
You can set. The title.
I know, but I don't know why Streamlabs keeps doing this. So like, is the game category correct at least? Title? Like that?
I think it's status.
Status? Okay. Someone tell Super Kooky that it's safe.
Unless Super Cookie is also planning on playing this.
Aha! I found the thing. I found it. I did it. I got it. What? What? Whoa! What? Whoa! Whoa! It's a dog!
It's Sparky!
Morris, come with me. I need to show you something.
Dad, now aren't you glad that the dog is dead?
There's a quote.
Oh, it's Sparky.
Morris, you worked it out.
You can talk?
Well, I could always talk. You just couldn't understand me.
And you can hear me?
Well, sure. You are talking, aren't you?
Oh, Sparky!
What is it, Morris?
It's been so long. I thought I'd had my last conversation. Oh, I'm so very glad.
I'm glad too, Morris. I've been waiting for you. We need to go.
Oh, wait. Are you
Oh?
really my Sparky?
Oh, thank you for
My
the
Sparky
raid,
girl.
Naughty.
Naughty, good to see
The
you.
best bits. But
Can
listen,
someone get a
I
shout
don't
out
know
for
how
Naughty?
long
Can
before
you
the
get a shout
volcano
out?
erupts, but it's
How
not
about
long
you get
now.
your phone
The
on the stream so
volcano.
you count as a viewer?
Erupting.
Oh,
It's-
thank you
but
for the
it's
follow,
dormant.
Ali.
No. It has
I
been
can do
dormant
it, but I think
because
someone
of the
might beat me to
custodian.
it.
But the custodian is weakening, and we don't know how much longer they can hold on.
The custodian. I mean, what are you
Ooh, Hyperlight
talking
Drifter.
about?
Did you finish that one?
I didn't finish it. I got
Shelmiston is
partway through.
volcanic.
Started it.
It's supposed to erupt every once in a while. The only reason it hasn't is the custodian, keeping the island calm.
Wait, custodian keeping the island calm?
Take your time, Morris.
You just beat Hollow Knight.
Dogs are better at
Congratulations, Naughty.
understanding stuff than humans.
That's
The
awesome.
custodian
How did you like
is
it?
a ghost.
Yes! Now you're getting it. The custodian is a ghost who appeases the island, keeps it safe to live on. But the current custodian has been doing the job a long time.
I think the
and really
volcano
needs to
will
retire.
feature
Well,
in the game,
island
Donan.
needs a new custodian.
That's
Thanks,
right.
guy.
It's up to us to find a new one.
That guy.
It's me,
Prospects
the
to find
guy.
5 ghosts still hanging around the island. who
You
haven't
loved it?
gone
That's
into the
awesome.
West yet. We need to find them and see if they'll take the job.
What if none of the prospects wants it?
If the current custodian fades away and there's nobody to commune with the island's spirit, well, that would be bad.
Bad how, Sparky?
Volcano bad. You've seen how it's smoking. We don't have long now.
Well, could I be the custodian?
Oh, I wish. But Ghost Code 342B dictates that the custodian must be a ghost who has been dead on this island for at least 1,000 days. And we don't have that long.
Ghost Code 342B. Yeah, well, I suppose that makes as much sense as anything else.
Right, let's get going, Morris. Our first prospect is Peter Noach.
Oh, yeah, from the yoga center. Yeah, he died a few years ago, didn't he? Yeah, I remember his funeral on the lighthouse.
Yes, that's the fella. He always had those funny green treats. Let's go pay him a visit.
Cool.
Time to recruit some
A
ghosts.
call to adventure.
How many of the prospects are robots? How many of them are violent robots?
Naughty, how did your final battle go?
Wow, flying. Oh, this feels nice.
What? Oh, right. Oh, you kind of forget about it after a while.
I always was impressed.
It went well. You beat it first
Seemed
try.
like the chap
Awesome.
went through some tough times, and creating this place really seemed to help him.
Yep, and it's still going strong. They're always busy with folks from the mainland.
Yoga center run by a robot. How things change.
Wait, one of them
Well,
is a
seems to be
robot.
working out though. So, now Pete's a ghost. So how do we find him?
Well, remember that clue I sent you from inside my urn? The tag?
Yeah.
Right. So that was something special to me while I was alive that helped me channel my ghost. A kind of memento. So we need to channel the ghost of Peter Noach. And to do that, we need to find his mementos.
I think
And
that
how
it's not
are
one of
you
the
gonna
prospects
do
as a
that?
robot,
By
but
looking
the
into
the thing that
memories of those
replaced
who loved
Peter
me best.
Noach.
Is a
People
robot?
with
Is a
memories
robot.
of Pete will have little thought bubbles coming out of their heads.
It's okay,
Those
John.
are a sign you'll be able to dive into that person's memory.
Okay, it's just
I
a
suppose that's hardly the strangest thing
I'm
I've
gonna
heard
kill it.
today.
Climbing.
Morris,
Ooh, that's gonna be
just you
loud.
wait.
It's dead.
Crawling bugs
to
freak me
recap.
out more than flying bugs.
Find people who are close to Peter, view their memories, track down the mementos, and then leave the rest to me.
So people, then memories, then mementos, then Pete. Yeah, think I get the idea. Okay, let's go.
Aren't mementos like a kind of breath mint?
Pete arrived on Shelmerston to take the job of lighthouse keeper. He led a solitary life for several years, seldom visiting the town and speaking only rarely, before opening the lighthouse as a yoga retreat with the help of a robot called M. Okay.
Me mementos.
This is the yoga room. Okay, so Toby, Love, and Becca McIntyre. Can we do this to people? Can we? I can look at people but not inside them. I guess that would be kind of dark. This is kind of cool. This, like,
It's like an MRI or something.
yeah. This is neat. I like this. This is from Pete's Travels. Cool. I'm not...
Yeah, this game is a gold mine of quotes. It certainly is.
It seemed like this would be... Oh, the people are removed now? No, no, no.
Wooden elephants.
I feel like I missed something in the description of what to do. Where it said something about people, then memories.
Well, I think we can go to other floors, right? There's the question marks on the left-hand side. Are those the floors? No?
No, I think these are the 5 things we need to find.
Okay.
But I'm not sure.
You can't zoom into someone's mind to view their memories?
Not that I could.
Zoom
Not
in,
that I can
zoom in
tell.
more?
I'm zoomed in. I'm
Uh.
zoomed as far as I can go. Oh, I see. Okay,
can
I can
zoom.
zoom out of the. Oh. Maybe. Whoa, 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 whoa. Can I go? Aha!
The bathroom.
There's a bathroom.
Look in the garbage.
He could have lost like a ring down the sink or something.
First step, always look in the garbage can.
It won't let me select the garbage can.
What?
But we can look at these masks.
Yep, they're masks.
The toilet? Oh?
Oh, there's some stuff in the tank. The crab?
A lobster? Why is there a lobster in the toilet? What?
Can you refocus on the lobster?
I'm trying.
Or the...
Nope.
No.
Okay. Ooh. Maybe. So I can go around, but I can't go like down or up. It looks like. Oh, the yoga people are gone now. Why? I feel like why is there a lobster in the toilet? Is okay.
It's fair game.
That's a quotable thing. There's another. I can see another floor down below. Oh, okay. I can click on this. Aha, there's something. Aha!
Ah, his other toolbox.
I can't really look like up and down though. I can go around, and I can go in.
Can you refocus on any of his tools?
No, I tried. But there might be other things. The light? It's a light. Okay.
It's a Fresnel lens, excuse me.
Alright, it's a Fresnel lens. Pete's toolbox. Okay, maybe the first toolbox will have something. Aha! Rubik's Cube. No.
Puzzle cube.
A puzzle cube.
Whoa.
Whoa, that's cool!
Ah, my brain.
Ah, that's so cool! That's so cool! Ah! Mind blown. Yeah, mine too.
It's totally pointless, but it's cool.
It's super cool, but it doesn't seem to have a point.
Look at the funny colors. Yep.
Okay, the toolbox.
The feather on the toolbox wasn't a thing, I guess?
I don't think so.
No, okay.
Ah,
A jam sarnie.
it's a sandwich.
No, it's a jam sarnie.
Okay. Why is there a sandwich in... Alright. I feel like I'm missing... Oh, okay, you can press space to... It didn't tell me this, I don't think. To the other dimension. Okay, so it's possible we missed something that clickable because of the... I see. There's a mallet? Confound your friends by insisting this is fun to solve. Okay, maybe we missed something in the other...
In the other toolbox?
Right, so it's a little bit... Okay, so this is how we can go up and down in the lighthouse, I think, if we use these controls. Okay, the feathers don't seem to have any significance yet. Alright, let's back up.
Let's go see the
Okay,
lobster.
here we can go up and down. Oh, here we go.
I just got divorced and really wanted to go on a golfing holiday.
Hey,
but my best
Super
mate Tammy
Cookie.
somehow talked me into doing a yoga retreat instead.
Okay. What am I looking at? Oh. Oh.
This is like a perspective puzzle from,
Yeah, from the room.
The room, yeah.
Jennifer's memory of playing golf with Pete. Okay, now.
Yoga made me feel weird and uncomfortable. After the first day, I'd basically given up. I thought Pete was a bit angry with me. It was hard to tell.
There's also this slider that pops up on the left. What's that?
That's showing me. Oh! Jennifer Leslie and the Fresnel Lines is a great band name. Redheadorama is awesome. I've noticed that Sgt. Pepperbot really likes Redhead.
Well, can you blame him?
I cannot.
Exploring the lighthouse, I came across Pete's set of clubs. Bingo, I thought. I wondered where I
Whoa.
could practice my drive. I took the clubs up to the observation deck and spent all afternoon perfecting my stroke. The sun was shining. It was the best time I'd had all week. Suddenly, I was aware of Pete watching me. My heart sank and I braced myself for a telling off.
Come on. Yeah.
How wrong I was. Pete cracked a smile and joined in. Every evening for the rest of that week, we were up on that observation deck, driving balls into the sea. Best holiday in years. I even got into yoga by the end.
No? That wasn't good enough?
Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going.
Whoop. There we go. It is charming so far. We could run a prediction on whether I will cry.
I guess old Pete had a light side after all.
Okay, so we got one of the memories.
Is it golf tee?
Yeah, I think so. Can also go inside the bag.
Dave Brassington's kit bag.
Cupcakes! David, you're holding out on us. Okay, so we can back off.
I really like Jennifer Leslie and the Fresnel Lens. That's really good. Okay, the T's might be there.
Yeah. Okay, so we got the item. So we have to find a person, figure out the significant item from their memory, then find the item.
I wonder how many golf balls are in the sea around this lighthouse.
It doesn't match? I need a different T? Or it's crossed out because we got it?
I don't know. Looks right.
Yeah, it's got the same, like, letters. Okay, I guess it's crossed out because we got it. Whoa! This game makes me want to, like, do the zoomy in thing on everything, not just the stuff that's, like, plot relevant. Wonky chair. What's wonky about this chair?
It's probably got a wobble to it.
Okay. Toothbrush and a razor.
Seems suspicious.
I guess so. I guess I shouldn't really be looking at people right now. Considering, I mean, I shouldn't be looking at objects. I need to find more people.
Okay, let's find some more memories.
Proceeds to look at more things.
Yeah, I know. I want to look at all the things.
Were you expecting the inside of the chair to reveal the wall?
I don't know. I found it, but it's not significant enough. Oh, the T? So, like, what, one of these mementos will be the winning one?
I don't know. I think it's the good kind of X. That's my interpretation.
Okay.
Like, X, you got it.
What does Toby have there? At some level, I should be able to see the thingy.
From the top, maybe.
Yeah.
From the top instead of from the bottom.
But I wanted to see the underside of it because there was, like, writing on it. Right?
Yeah.
So I thought if I looked at it straight from the bottom, if I zoomed in, there would be, at some level, at some layer, I should be able to see the items in the top of the suitcase, no?
I guess not.
Okay. Let's go away from there and go down to the bottom and start there.
The foyer.
Look Tottingley. There's Toby Love again. No. First. Simone Ansley. Ah, okay, we're going in. In the brain.
Pete was hard to read, you know? Strong, silent type. But you could tell he loved his collection of Buddhas. He said they were like fat little soldiers that kept him safe. To be honest, I thought that was a bit odd. But he was a great teacher. Pete was very protective about his collection. Hated people messing with them, even telling off Em when she was dusting them.
M is the robot.
That's the robot.
One day, one of the Buddhas went missing. Pete was distraught. Not much affected him, so it was a shock for everyone to see how upset he was. All of us at the retreat spent the whole afternoon searching, but we never found it. To cheer him up, Em bought Pete a little toy robot. You could tell Pete was delighted.
What a lovely gesture. She was a good friend, that Em.
Will you get the cookie?
Yeah.
Nice.
Just don't go into any settings menus while I'm gone.
But I can find the things.
Oh yeah, I don't care for that. Don't go to the settings menu.
Oh, I can go inside the vacuum. It's dust. There's dust in the vacuum. And the Buddha! How does a Buddha that size get vacuumed up? Okay.
Oh, what a nice little fella.
Ah!
3
glad
years
we
and no
found
one has
him.
emptied that vacuum?
This is a pro tip for everyone here. All you watchers, all you viewers. This is my advice to you.
Empty your vacuum more often than every 3 years.
Go empty your vacuum right now.
Oh. A crock?
No, it's a plastic cog.
Plug. That's a crock.
That's where all my dust lives. Boat, hook, and a boot.
It is indeed inside the boot.
Mm-hmm. We have verified the authenticity of this claim.
With my supernatural abilities, I found a bug. Jeremy. A spider named Jeremy.
You go into his mind.
I cannot apparently go into Jeremy's mind. But maybe we'll need to find Jeremy later, right? So we'll remember that he's in the boot with the ore. Okay, we couldn't go into Becca's mind before. Fiona doesn't seem selectable. David Brassington,
This is the cupcake guy, right?
yeah, has not been sharing his cupcakes. That's a lot of cheese.
That's an enormous cucumber. What the frig? That is the largest cucumber I've ever seen.
The milk is in the cupboard?
What is wrong with these people?
Why isn't the milk in the fridge? What the hell? There's tea in the tea urn.
Are we forbidden from this garbage can too?
Nope. Oh, yeah. Okay. Eh.
Ooh, a plant room. Hey, there's M. We can go inside the robot's mind.
When
This is
Pete
proof.
arrived at the lighthouse, he needed help running it, but refused all offers. Eventually, fearing the possibility of a shipwreck, Trinity House sent me to Shelmerston to help keep things running smoothly.
Wait, you rode there?
Amazing.
I bought Pete a plant as a welcome present. He introduced himself very quietly, but didn't seem to want to say anything else. He seemed
Blurple in the
distracted,
room with us.
like gravity was pressing down on him harder than other people.
Wow, talk about serendipity.
Amazing.
Whenever I would enter a room, Pete would mutter some excuse to leave. I didn't have a single conversation with anyone in months.
Poor Em.
Eventually, Pete noticed the plant. Then, Pete noticed me. That was the start of what became this plant room. We spent hours in here over the years, sowing seeds and tending our plants
Whoa.
together.
Did you bring any more?
They're beside you.
Oh.
Wow. Robots got complicated, didn't they? Yeah, I didn't realize how important Em was to Pete. I suppose everyone needs a friend. Huh, Sparky?
So we need to find that specific plant.
No.
Maybe this one? In the
This
yellow-
one?
In the yellow pot? No, the jade plant.
This?
No, the jade plant. The jade plant.
This?
Yeah.
Doesn't look anything like it. There's a pink clog in here. What the hell? Why are there single shoes all over the place?
I ask that every single day as I wander around my house.
We could also look at the pot, right?
There's-
Oh, it's this one. It grew. But the bow on the pot.
Ah, the bow. The bow's in a giveaway. Of course.
Ugh. Dogs hate all fruit. I'm not going near this, Morris.
Okay.
Hey, I'm starting to pick up the scent of something else here. I think it's Grenkins.
Grenkins?
Yeah, they're tiny spirits, distant relations of the island spirit. Apparently they bring good luck. When we get close to one, I'll pop up and let you know.
Okay, Sparky.
Are they collectibles?
Collectibles!
What?
It's Neil Lambert.
I met Pete for the first time on a yoga retreat in Goa. He was the best yoga teacher, but very reserved. I noticed he had some army tattoos. I wanted to ask about them, but he would never talk about himself.
Hmm.
When I got home, I looked him up. I couldn't believe it. He'd been with Special Forces in Helmand and was awarded a medal for bravery. Pete's unit had been in an ambush. He tried to save a colleague whose leg had been blown off, but by the time they'd reached base, it was too late. Pete was the only survivor. I booked the retreat again the next year. I thought he was such an interesting bloke. Still waters, you know. And one evening, after class, I followed him down to the beach. I saw him throw something into the water and went to have a look. Picked it out of the shallows before it was washed away. It was his medal. I picked it up. I went back to go the following year, but Pete wasn't teaching and it just wasn't the same. Not as good. Then, a couple of years later, I saw an online ad for his new retreat in a lighthouse. I booked immediately. I took the medal with me. Perhaps he would want it back. It was the same Pete Noach, and if anything, he was an even better teacher. One coffee break, when I got him on his own, I brought up Helmand in conversation. I wish I hadn't. It was like a shutter coming down. I didn't mention the medal. I kept coming back for the yoga. And you know, over the years I saw Pete mellow. I think the lighthouse was doing him good. He even cracked a joke with the group once in a while. So, that summer, the one before he died, I decided to act. It was the day I was leaving and I showed him his medal. There was a moment of total surprise. I was worried then. But he took it. He turned it over in his hand. The poor guy was lost for words. He gave me a nod of thanks and slipped it into his pocket. I'm glad he got it back.
Is the game audio okay?
Oh, Pete. I had no idea.
What is this? Oh, like different objects are the secret objective thing? Maybe? If we can find this thing, then that's like the spirit.
Mizra says audio is good.
Okay, cool.
Oh, why don't we have a bulb bench? I want a bulb bench. Single match is left in the matchbook.
Okay, we're in the right place. But now we need to slice and rotate this object to just the right spot to get the Grenkin out.
Okay.
You have to make a match.
Yeah, I'm trying. I got it.
Grenkin's found. 1 of 9.
Hello, Grenkin. Good to see you. Morris, these spirits have been on Shelmerston for thousands of years, and they bring good luck. We should definitely keep finding them.
Okay. Oh!
They come in different shapes.
Plant room, foyer, the bathroom, the bedroom, the cellar. There's a lot of just at the lighthouse.
Well, there's 9, I think.
Yeah. Let's find the things! Let's find all the things! I was hoping that they would give me some incentive to inspect all the things.
But for the moment, we're also looking for the medal.
Yeah.
my birthday, can I have a bulb bench?
Wait, there was another thing. The case.
Aha.
Got it.
What a conspicuous cross.
This is a conspicuous gallantry cross. They don't give those to just anybody.
So we'll try and find the one in the plant room? Isn't this... Oh, I have to turn it the right way as well, right?
You know, I think the spout on the bottom, right?
Yeah. It's harder. There we go.
Thing get.
Yay! I found the thing.
That's gotta be the wind chime.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you're right. No, from the other way, I think. How do I... Oh my god! I don't know how to make it start disappearing from the other way. Unless it's...
I mean, I think this is close. Just gotta angle it maybe just slightly more correctly.
No, but see, the smaller ones are supposed to be at the top. But I can't get the smaller ones to disappear. See, like, they disappear on the wrong side. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, so should you look at it from the bottom instead?
But from the... maybe? Whoa. But then I can always see the top thing. Right? But there is no top thing. You know?
Right. So maybe the ones that are smaller in the picture are actually just farther away because of the angle.
Maybe. Hey, Ubi Baba, how are you? We are trying to match. This is hard. We're trying to get this thing
You want me to give it a spin?
Yeah, I think the indicator. Misery is right. The indicator seems to pulse faster.
Yeah, I
at
think it's like a
times.
hot cold.
Yeah, I know, but it's like sometimes a little bit of movement makes like a big difference with the thing. It does seem to think that I'm supposed to be upside down. Maybe I don't actually need just that. Like, because this is pretty close, right? Oh, there
You
it
got
goes.
it. You
Okay,
got it.
so I just need to have that image in it. It doesn't have to be the whole image.
Well done. Good rotating.
Good rotating. Alright. The cupcakes. Yeah.
You can refocus on the cupcakes, I think. Can you? Yeah.
Got it.
Boom.
No change in the cushions? Oh,
There it is. Detritus. Is it detritus or detritus?
oh. Inside the clock? Probably? Oh god.
Nice.
I found it!
Yeah, I can see some of these rotating puzzles being pretty tricky.
There's another single clog! Why? Look! 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 Can we match this pink one with the other pink one?
That's right.
It's too true. A shoe.
Always keep a compass and a map in your heel. Just in case.
We're in the basement. What is that? Hmm. Pete's other toolbox. How many toolboxes does Pete have?
Well, he runs a lighthouse.
I like the music, it's nice and chill.
Pete's other toolbox. Aha.
Oh, I see. It's blue. I did it! There was one in the bathroom, right?
Maybe it's the lobster.
Maybe?
The bathroom lobster.
The bathroom lobster.
Are the opposite of provisions convisions?
There's something in the kitchen.
Or anti-visions, perhaps?
It's the milk bottle. It's the milk in the cupboard. No wonder. Ah! All these things where I've been like, why are these here? Like the cupcakes and the milk in the cupboard. It's because they're not really, they're Grinkins. They're like, not really.
Nicely done. Are you pro-vision or anti-vision?
Here's the bathroom. It's the lobster! It's the lobster in the toilet!
We knew it.
All the Grinkins!
Okay, well, now that that's done, we can proceed with the game.
Alright. We found the metal in here. There's no person in here to find a memory from.
But there was another person in the ballroom, I think. Inside the little office there.
I haven't
that's
been able to
Toby.
click on Toby.
That's Toby,
I guess he doesn't have significant connections with Pete. We already talked to Jennifer. I haven't been able to get at this guy. We talked to Simone, and there, Toby again?
Toby gets around.
There's no one in the basement. I wonder if I have to find the guy who's sitting in the chair when he's not sitting in the chair? Maybe there's someone, like, not
outside?
inside? Ooh. Who is this guy? Why can't I look at him? Wow! That's fun. Okay, the guy's not in the chair anymore, so where is he? That's not who I want! I want the other guy! I got Neil. Oh, okay, there's people up here. But Luke Tottingley doesn't have anything for me. Fiona Thornby. Nope. David Brassington. Nope.
The bird! The bird! It's the bird! It's
Stella the Cormorant!
Bird thought.
Yes!
I was getting ready to lay my egg.
Egg!
Egg!
But my nest needed that little something extra. I found the perfect thing.
The puzzle cube!
We know where that
The
is.
human and that metal beast seemed quite agitated at their loss.
I always hated those blooming things.
Was it in the other toolbox or the main toolbox?
I think it was in the main toolbox. Nice.
It's okay, Jordan. Earlier, Jordan was like, I wonder if we'll go in the mind of a seagull. It's okay. It's not a spoiler because it was a
Very
cormorant.
good at solving these. They're just hard for us to turn.
What?
Okay, so now I have all the thingies. What happens?
Now we should be able to manifest Pete.
Okay, that's all of the mementos. Now what do we have to do?
Wow, I'm getting a really strong scent. Well done. I should easily be able to sniff out Peter's spirit now.
All right then. What do you need me to do?
Absolutely nothing. Just let me do my thing.
Click and hold here to release Sparky. Oh, up there.
Here, where it says here.
What in the world?
There's many things in the world you haven't seen, Morris.
Those things,
It seems good so far, Callum.
Yep. Those are all of Pete's fragments. I just need to round them up.
Go get 'em, girl.
I get to be the dog! It's a little bit hard to control. Oh my god. Ah! Down. This is very difficult to control.
You did it.
We got the yoga lighthouse guy.
Pete. Oh, wow.
Hey, Scoots,
It's
how are
really
you?
You. Well, it's me, Morris. Morris Lupton.
Of course I remember you, Morris. It's lovely to see you. How's death treating you?
Oh, well, you know, it's a bit jarring, but, well, I'm having a nice enough time. But listen, Pete, we've come to ask you something. Do you know about the custodian?
The custodian? The person who communes with the island, yes? I've noticed the volcano looks like it's waking up.
Yes, well, that's the thing. We need a new one.
Oh, me? To be the custodian?
Now, what experience do you have with
Morris, I'm
volcanoes?
flattered, but I don't think I'm the one for this job.
Tell me about a time
I
that a
spent my
volcano
whole
was
life
angry and you pacified it.
whole afterlife trying to find peace. And lately, I think I found it. I'm satisfied with how things turned out. I'm finally ready to go into the West. I don't want to stay around any longer.
Ah, well, fair enough.
Would you want to come with me? I would be grateful for the company.
Well, that's kind of you, but I do really need to help find a new custodian. Maybe afterwards.
I understand. Well, best of luck with the search then. I'm sure you'll find someone perfect for it.
Let's say there was a problem you could only solve by becoming a custodian. What kind of problem would that be?
Well, that didn't go well.
Oh, no worries, Morris. Plenty of other prospects. Well, 4.
I
Hey,
think it went
Pete
really
mentioned
well. We
going
found all the
into
things.
west. What is that?
Oh, well, that's a very complicated question, Morris. Just think of it as leaving all this behind, which is not something we can do now. We need to go find Val. They're opening the sculpture park today.
Oh, is that opening already? Time certainly does move a bit quicker once you're not in the world. Talking to people,
The Yummy Yummy singer,
it all
Cal?
feels so distant.
What's the Yummy Yummy
No.
singer?
If I'm being honest, I suppose I was a little buried in the museum those last few years
know what?
after.
Just a
Well.
second. I'm gonna move the chat. That's hard to see. Ah! It's hard to read it, but there's stuff that shows up in the bottom left. Eh.
You know. You might say I started living like a ghost well before I became one.
Oh, you weren't a ghost, Morris. That museum is full of life, and ghosts can't give belly rubs anywhere near as well as you did, trust me. Now let's get going. We're gonna find Val.
Ah, yes, Val. I do feel a bit sorry for her, having her home invaded by all these silly artists.
Maybe. But at least we have a laird who's interested in doing nice things for Shelmerston.
Yeah, I suppose so. I was never sure about letting all those artists stay on Shelmerston, but I must admit that his heart's in the right place. Well, let's find Val then. After you, Sparky.
Do you want to do this one?
Sure.
Okay, I'm gonna make some tea.
Ooh. 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 I like that sound.
It's very bright.
It's the sound of you making me tea. That's the sound.
Yeah.
My, how the park has changed. I barely recognize it anymore with all these artists buzzing about.
Oh, they're not so bad. So many different and exciting smells.
Yes, well, you and I have always valued different things in smells.
And now we need to sniff out Val. Just like before, let's find some people with memories of her and track down those mementos.
Okay. Valerie Outram. Valerie was the daughter of Henry Outram, the Laird of Shelmerston. Her mother died when Valerie was little, and she was always independent, roaming the grounds of Shelmerston Hall and exploring the island. In the early 90s, her father converted Shelmerston Hall to an artist commune and recently opened the grounds as a sculpture park. Okay, so I can go like this. Whoa. How do I... Ah, I see. There's a giant pineapple, a concrete pineapple. This is probably a thing, right? This is probably a collectible thingy. Oh, this person has a thought bubble. Henry Outram, Valerie's father.
After my wife Penny's death, I struggled to find ways to spend time with my daughter. It had hit us both hard, but, you know, stiff upper lip and all that. I always found it best to keep busy. Looking for something we could do together, I bought Valerie a set of paints. But she never even opened them. I was cross at first, but asked myself, what would Penny do? So I decided to let it go. Then one day I managed to talk her into coming into the park with me to paint some of the nature she loves so much. She wasn't very enthusiastic, but agreed to give it a try. It was a disaster. Valerie simply didn't have the temperament for painting. She had a huge, silly tantrum and threw all the paints away. I told her I wasn't having this kind of childish behavior, and I told her to stay in her room until she had calmed down. I wished Penny was still with us. She would have known what to do with the child.
Very hard, that, to lose a parent. Was never gonna be easy after her mum died, but he always did seem distracted with his fancy art projects.
Lots of stuff in this bush, but probably not the paints we're after. Whoa. That's cool. Cute. This is the second video game I've seen that depicts a Bools scene. Is Bools the game they play in Disco Elysium? Oh, is this it? Is this it? Yeah. Logjam. Yeah, Disco Elysium. That's what I thought.
Yeah, painting really wasn't for Val, was it?
Getting the scent of Grenkins again, Morris.
Yes.
I'll pop up to let you know when we're close to one.
Okay, that's the pineapple, I think. I had a suspicion. Wait, no. And that's it, right? Isn't that it? think I first heard of ghouls in Franco-Belgian comic books. Cool.
Tea, can you make room? I dripped. Whoa.
Tea. Yeah, that was it, right? I thought that looked right, but
Maybe from the other side? Yeah, maybe from around. Oh, from the other way?
Oops.
Yeah, the target beats faster when you get close. I think you shouldn't be able to see the core.
I hate how it zooms or it takes you out if you
Right click?
yeah. Because you need to hold right click to rotate up and down, right?
No.
Oh, you can. Oh, I see.
Holding right click moves you in and out.
I see. Okay, so this is wrong. But if we go this way.
Now you're looking at it from the bottom.
I feel like I was really close before.
You're very, very, very close. No, farther. You can hear the beeping, or you can see the pulsing, right?
Yeah, I can, but it doesn't necessarily.
Yeah. There, no.
That's like it.
No, you have to be a little bit, like, more yellow on the edges.
That's like basically it, right?
Okay, logic ball. Yeah, we are, like, we're a ghost, and we can, like, look at things, like, with MRI vision. like, we can, look at cross sections of things and, like, rotate them around there. Oh! Really? That's not it? Maybe it has to be upside down? Look, the bottom of the thing is flat.
Okay.
So I think it has to be upside down. Yeah. Yeah.
No,
just-
but now the top is.
No, zoom in a little. Move it up a bit. No. Like,
Wait, but it's the wrong number of sections on the top.
oh. Okay. Rotate a bit then. There, those ones. Yeah. Come on, really?
That's so perfect.
Seriously? What are we missing?
How is that not right?
That's like perfect. Maybe you have to like... No, you already got a thing. I thought maybe you had to like start on the main quest thing. Can I do it? Maybe it needs my magic touch. Use the sounds to hone in on the right angle.
Okay, hold on. I'm going into deep sound mode. I'm gonna put 2 ears on.
Okay.
Crank the volume way up.
Careful. You're inviting people to sound alert you now.
Okay. I'm gonna close my eyes and
Good night, Logic Bomb.
be guided by the sounds.
This is kind of just like a mini game of this game. It's not like the main game.
Oh. 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 I did it by listening to the sounds.
How is that not the exact same thing that you had before?
I have no idea. That's one of Pepperbot's pieces of advice, though. Close your eyes and use your other senses. Okay, so
Redhead Obama is awesome. I told you Sergeant Pepperbot really likes you, Redhead. Did you, which person did you already get a memory from?
her father.
Mm.
He tried to bond with her by teaching her to paint, and she was not into it. Okay, first...
That's an animal on the bottom of it. I think you want to be less zoomed. Yeah. Go in a bit more. No, out. 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 Angle differently. Turn. You did it!
I did it. Anana.
There's Anana Nippa.
Okay, but this Ornette the Fox has a memory for us.
How did you know?
Because it had thought bubbles.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't notice that before.
Gloves! I love them. I can't get enough gloves.
You have to drag.
I stole the farmer's glove.
No, you have to keep going.
I stole the fisherman's glove. I saw that girl out in my woods, riding that strange bumpy beast around again.
Whoa, that is a strange bumpy beast.
Why is there someone riding a camel?
She really seemed to love that awful creature. This was an opportunity I wasn't going to miss.
Oh.
It's the camel petting glove.
Where's our camel petting glove? Where do we put that thing?
Lovely gloves.
I always did suspect there might be something in those rumors about camels on the island. All that time, and Val never let on. Bless you, Val.
She had a secret camel?
Secret camel. Missouri goes through so many camel petting gloves.
This is a fingerless glove. This is a rubber glove. This is a bush with gloves in.
Can you zoom like into the bush for an extra glove? Nope. Maybe there are multiple bushes with gloves in? Aha, there's the glove.
The grooming glove.
The island is quite strange, yeah. It's got a volcano and some camels and a lighthouse yoga retreat.
Run by a robot.
Run by a robot, yep.
Hey, Morris. I bet you wish you were alive so you could rub me with this glove.
Comminus has a game request. I mean, we still have to do your Castlevania request. What's your game request?
This person
Is a turnip?
is an apple.
Is an apple? So this is like a fantasy world? Leave Me Alone was on Flashpoint? Ooh. So it's a quick one? It's a puzzle platformer? Cool. Bubbles. Stop bubbles.
Wait. There's a thing here.
That looks like the underside of the seal statue. But it's not beeping.
Whoa, look at all that. Look at all those metal bits. What are those called? Those metal posts that run through concrete.
Okay, but the thing's not beeping, so I don't think this
Yeah,
is
I
it.
know, but the concrete posts.
It's Snailian. Yes, Snailian. I know. Fatless Misdroid, but less riddly and more logic-based. Interesting. Wonky Bush. Yes, Wonky Bush. I think the bumpy bit on the left needs to be on the right instead. Yeah. No, you were close. There needs to be a lumpy bit on the bottom left. I think the angle needs to...
Oh, we got that lumpy. Ah.
There.
Rebar. Girders. Yeah, rebar I think was the word I was looking for. This person has a memory.
And there's a thingy.
What is that?
It's gotta be an angle on this. it's mirrored from how you have it. This is very cool.
Oh, I see what you mean by mirrored.
We also need the squiggles to be right.
It's tricky. Wait. Okay. If I do this, and I do this. It's just close, right? It's gotta be close to this.
But it's not beeping fast. Use your other senses.
Alright, you got it. Cool. Here we go.
That is like what you had before.
Now, the memory.
In the last summer, before our GCSEs, Val and me spent a lot of
hello,
time
Play.
together,
Hey, Play, how are you?
usually wondering
Thank you
how
for the
we could get
raid.
our hands on something to drink.
Play raid! Welcome, raiders! We are playing I Am Dead. It's a game where you're a ghost and you are going through memories of other people who have also died to try to summon their spirits to ask them to make the volcano
No one
on
on
the
this
island
stupid little
burst.
island would serve us, though.
This is not a redemption game. We need to talk to you about when you want to do Helltakers.
One day, we were
Or when
hanging
you want
around
us
in
to
the
do
allotments near the
Helltakers.
quay when we spotted something.
Ooze.
And so, later that night,
Oh, thank you for the follow, Kibi.
we went into the woods behind Val's house to
It's
drink
not a
it,
long game. Cool,
sitting
cool.
on top of that ancient stone that they say protects the island.
Maybe we can do it tomorrow
There was
then?
no way we were going to get through it all, so we decided to bury the rest.
Like buried treasure.
Is there going to be a James Bond villain lair in the volcano? I hope so, Dronin.
A few weeks later,
Or
we went to dig it
dragon.
up again, but couldn't remember where we dug the hole.
Classic blunder. You needed to make a treasure map.
There is so much of our history buried on this island. Stories everywhere, right under your feet.
That's cool. No, I totally get it. I have to do that all the time as well. And it's even later for you. So have a good rest. And thank you again for the raid. Yeah. We'll look into getting Helltakers for tomorrow.
Yep, that sounds good. That sounds good to me. Okay, so there's a ancient stone that protects the island.
But I think. Wait, what?
What?
The booze?
Yeah, the booze
It's
is.
always going to be in the same zone as.
I don't know if that's true.
Can you like go into the zone and then zoom in like underground? Like it's buried, right?
There's a shovel.
There
Aha!
it is.
Secret stash.
Both of those things will be there now that you've mentioned it, Jordan.
Wow, Morris, this smells incredible. I'm getting scallops, I'm getting peaty bogs, I'm getting roast lamb. Woof!
Her secret orange juice called Stash. Yes.
What does the label say?
Sheep shank, 80 proof. It's booze, obviously.
It's orange juice.
Alright. There's a thingy. It's gotta be inside the top, right? You need to be able to see the step. Not that long ago. Got it.
Bloop.
No one with memories here?
But there is Hector Leclerc.
Who is... what? the hell?
Pear?
A pear person smoking a pipe. This game is way weirder than I thought. Is there anything underground in this? No, it's not this.
But birds.
Ah, cute! So that does seem like it would be a bird's nest. Maybe.
Not this nest.
No, it has to have, like, more eggs. At least 4 eggs, I think. Probably 6.
Bird.
You can't go into creatures.
Where's the big nest?
I think the thing would be beeping if you were focused on the right object, though, right? Yes, I think it's a thing with 6 eggs. A little birdhouse for your soul. But it's like a nest. It's definitely a nest.
Have we gone through all the birdhouses on this one? I think we have.
I don't know.
There's also birdhouses over here.
I thought you looked at these already.
Not all of them. There's a lot of birdhouses to look through, though. That's a big egg.
With a tiny bird sitting on it. 3.
Where's the big one?
Maybe that? It's not beeping. Maybe it's like a big nest hidden somewhere. Not in one of these things. Maybe that bigger pentagon one? Left?
Left?
That one?
This one?
No, down.
This one?
Yes? No, okay, it's empty.
There a bird's nest. Whoa,
No, but that's
rebar. What's this? Wait. Oh no. Okay.
Maybe it's a nest that a bird is sitting on, so we can't see the number of eggs until we look closer. Oh, this one. No, 3? What about the pile of blue-green rocks next to the statue? Suggest strongly.
Yeah, I thought that too. Oh, bush.
The bush.
It's the bush.
Yeah, it's the bush. It's not a nest at all. Thought it had to be. Look at, they look just like eggs.
They do. They tricked us. They tricked us.
Renkin was hiding really well.
I almost
the
spit.
birdhouses were just a wild goose chase.
I almost spit my tea out. Ah. Here's a picnic. Is in the picnic basket.
Angle it, yeah.
Egg.
Egg.
Oh, okay. What the frick kind of food is this? A gala pie is a traditional English pie made from pork with a hard-boiled egg running through the middle of it. Why? What?
I mean, English food, right? English food. It's weird.
It's a pie that just has a hard-boiled egg in the middle of... No, running through it? Wait, what? Is this like a long egg situation here? Look at that long egg.
Is this a true thing? Is this a real thing?
This is like long egg pie? Why?
I feel like this is made up.
But like, how do you even get an egg, a hard-boiled egg that long? It's real? No.
It's real? How? How do you make that? How do you make that? Do you stretch the egg?
You put it through an egg stretcher.
I don't get it. I don't understand.
This is cursed knowledge.
The camel statue, maybe. Maybe you can get the actual oh, there's a person with bubbles.
The laird as a camel. It's him. It's the Laird
As a camel.
as a camel.
What the hell is this? What?
This is where the Laird is buried.
What? What?
We get another memory from her father.
Oh. I don't want to click that link,
The
Mizrahi.
famous sculptor
I don't want to
Vernon
do
Russett
it.
was working on a huge statement piece in my honor. A statue of a camel with my head. When I saw it, I felt quite uncomfortable, but I didn't want to upset him. Poor Vernon could be awfully temperamental, sinking into dark moods for days. The week before the public unveiling, Vernon had me visit the statue. He needed to make some final adjustments to the face. Valerie came along too. She looked like thunder. She hated that statue and wasn't afraid to show it. I couldn't help thinking how like her mother she was. When the statue was revealed, the nose was missing. Fortunately, we all managed to cover our surprise and act like nothing was wrong. So no one was any the wiser. Some fellow from the Times wrote a glowing review, so Vernon wasn't too glum about it. I'm pretty sure I know what happened to that nose.
The chisel.
Mm-hmm.
Aha, the old Outram spirit. Good for you, Valerie. Your mother would have been proud of you.
She just tossed it.
Yeet the nose.
Yeet the nose.
Yeah, Val told me about this. She had a whole speech prepared.
They boil
in
the
case
yolks
they
in a
figured out it was
tube to
her
get a
who cut that
cylinder.
nose off. But she never
Then
even
place the
needed it.
cooked yolks in a larger tube and put egg white around the yolks and boil it again and This is so cursed.
Why? 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 Somebody explain me. I don't understand.
I think I kind of get it. I can explain it to you.
Long egg.
Aiden O'Connor, hey!
Thank you for the raid.
Hello, hello. We're discussing long egg.
We just learned about a thing called a gala pie that has an egg, a long egg in it.
So incredibly cursed.
Welcome, Raiders. A long egg appreciation stream. They boil the yolks in a tube to get a cylinder, then place the cooked yolks in a larger tube and put the egg white around the yolks and boil it again to get a super long egg that goes in the middle of this pie. For what? Why? In the bush.
Wooded area. That sounds suspicious. Overgrown bush.
In the bush. Inside the inside of the bush. Click the inner bush. Inner bush.
We have to go
In
deeper.
the bush. More.
Deeper.
More.
Stone
The nose.
nose.
The cross sections they have on that website are far more horrific. You mean worse than the cross section that we had?
Oh, this thing looks heavy. I'm surprised Val was able to even lift it.
I should play a Spyro game sometime. I used to play Spyro games like back when I was a kid.
Wait,
I
so
would like to play another Spyro game.
if this nose is so heavy, that she might not have even been able to lift it.
How did she chuck it into the...
Did she, like, was this like a hammer toss? Hammer toss situation?
Like a shot put... That is a very big nose.
Don't be rude. We have to take a break for a moment.
What?
Because I have to tell a joke.
Uh-huh.
I thought of this joke earlier.
Okay.
You know the answer, so don't spoil it.
Alright,
Don't spoil
I
it.
won't spoil it.
Okay, don't spoil my joke. Okay, here's my joke, everyone. Every week, you know, roughly once a week, we order pizza. But I always get Dama to order the pizza instead of having me do it. Because she's quite the expert at doing this. You see, Dama knows pizza. That's it. That's my joke.
Look, they're not even reacting.
I understand, Miss Wright. I understand. It's a pretty good. Oh, the thing.
Here's a thingy.
It's not this thingy. Eggs. Cheesy but delicious.
Okay, what I'm thinking that straight line is the bench.
That makes sense.
Yeah, and the racket. No, we want to... I think we want to be looking at the bench. Oh, it's the birdie and the racket. Ah! I thought it was the racket itself and the bench.
I was just trying to breathe, honey.
Somehow the stream has a pretty big delay. That's weird.
Hey, hold on a second.
What?
What's going on here? Skipped frames.
That was 2 hours
Oh, that was
ago.
2 hours ago. Okay.
Yeah, when we started and it was in full screen.
Right.
I don't think there's anything we can do about the chat delay now. I think maybe like the dropped frames was also like backing things up somehow. I don't know.
What's with the bird people? What's with like the fruit people?
There's fruit people, bird people.
I spent the summer of '83 with Henry Outram, Laird of Shelmiston.
Well, it wasn't
in his
just
grand
you.
hall, working on a new
Earlier,
piece. It was supposed to be about the volcano, but once I arrived, I found myself particularly taken by all the vales around the island.
earlier, a couple other people were having the delay problem too, but maybe reloading helped them.
Henry was a delightful host, always excited to have us bright young artists around, and always ready with a charming question or a fortifying glass of something. His daughter, I think her name was Mallory or Valerie or something, was usually outside roaming the
Mallory?
grounds.
Mallory
Henry
or
said
Valerie
she was
or
discovering
something.
herself and learning self-reliance through independent play. She seemed feral to me. One day, I came across the perfect finishing touch to my sculptural masterpiece, but it turned out to belong to the wretched child. I tried to explain to her why I needed it, but she snatched it away and walked off.
Excuse me.
I went to Henry, thinking he could make her give me the boat. But to my astonishment, Henry told me it was up to her if she wanted to give it to me.
Obviously.
Henry called his daughter and we all talked about it. When Henry suggested that maybe I could buy the boat, her little eyes lit up. It cost me £200 for that little wooden boat.
Nice, Val.
It was worth it.
Henry was a good dad at heart, caring about Val's feelings, and treating her like a grown-up even when she was little. Partly how she became so independent, I reckon. I know it was tough on him, but they both turned out pretty well.
There's a Twitch setting for low latency as a broadcaster. No, I didn't mess with anything.
So the boat is part of this. Part of one of the works of art.
Yeah, I think so.
The whales, probably, right?
Well, yeah. Audio? What about the audio? It's gone?
I wonder how many people even saw this.
I'm still seeing the mic and the desktop audio. You have to zoom all the way out and then your headphones. Okay.
We did it! Oh, yes! I know what Val smells like now. Her signal is wafting through to me very clearly. Time to fly.
Did you find all the Grankins?
Oh, I don't know. Whoop.
You can't get out of doing this?
I'm sure you can come back.
You don't have all the thingies. You need 15.
Where are they? Oh, there's some.
Why is it saying 0?
Oh, we have to bark them in.
How did she die? Did we learn this?
No.
1978 to
2015.
Morris Lupton? Is that really you? And Sparky?
Val! Oh, it's so good to see you again.
You too. You're looking very,
Yeah, dead.
yeah. But quite good, considering.
Hello, Val.
And Sparky talks now.
We didn't look how
Death
Peter
certainly
died
has
either.
been
Well, Peter was
strange.
older, so
What
I
brings
just
you by?
assumed that
Well,
he
we're
just
trying
died.
to find a replacement custodian. You've surely seen the volcano.
Oh, yes. Poor Aggie.
But Val was only
Must be
like
very
37
tired.
or something.
Aggie?
Aggie is the current custodian.
Oh, well then, yes. We were hoping you might replace Aggie.
Oh, Morris. That's some ask.
Oh, you can do it, Val.
I'm flattered. But those are enormous shoes to fill. And I'm not like you, Morris. I don't love this town like you do. And, if I'm being honest, I can't abide all those arty types and mainlanders tromping around. I can't speak for them. This job isn't for me.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Val. But, well, I understand.
Thank you. It's been so nice to see you again.
You too, Val. Sparky, I'd love to spend some more time chatting with Val.
Oh, I'm sorry, Morris. We really need to keep this search up. That volcano is looking dire.
Come back later, Morris. I'll be here.
Oh, well, all right, Val. I'll find you later.
Goodbye.
Check out Grinkins.
Wait, we have to do plot first.
Oh, slow down, Sparky. I need to get some things straight.
No time, Morris. We need to find the next prospect.
Well, it's just that I don't quite understand what we're doing.
We're looking for the custodian.
Well, I get that bit, Sparky, but
I
what
think
does the
that's something
custodian
like
have
what
to
might
do
happen, Redhead.
exactly?
Oh, well, it's hard to explain with your human words, but, the custodian kind of mingles with the island, becomes a part of it.
A part of the rock, the volcano.
Yes, the rock, and the sea, and the animals, and plants. The custodian becomes a part of all of these things. It becomes part of the island spirit.
And you give up being a ghost.
Yeah, well, a walking around talking kind of ghost. Stop being someone who can go into the West. It's quite a sacrifice.
Oh, wow. Oh, no wonder Val doesn't want to fill those shoes. Aggie must be a legend.
Oh, she really is.
I always thought there were those folks destined to be mayors and, I suppose, custodians. And then there are people like me and Val, destined for smaller lives.
What? Small? Morris, your heart is as big as the island. Everyone knows that.
I suppose I'm more like one of those island oddities in the museum.
Yeah, and they were always the visitors' favourites. Now, we need to move on. Next up is Ogden Beckett, in the Old Town.
Ogden it is. I'm right behind you, Sparky.
Oh, excuse me. You want another cookie?
No, I'm good, thanks. Okay, but...
Jenkins!
So, Ogden next, eh? I'll be glad to see him again.
His music always hurt my ears, but he was good at chin scratchers. Lovely guy. Oh, look! The ferry's coming in.
Gabe!
With the
Tourists all over
raid!
this quayside
Thank you for the
soon.
raid,
I
Gabe.
suppose they
How are
won't
you
get that way
doing?
much anymore, eh, girl?
It's a Gabe raid!
It's a raid Raham.
Raid Raham Lincoln.
How's Omori going?
Hey, Belle. Hello, Enter the Ether. And Kira the 23rd.
Hello, Kira. Hello, Faith. Hello, Enter the Ether.
Welcome, Raiders.
How you all doing tonight?
Oh, thank you for the follow, Estes Park.
Hey. Oh, you beat Omori. All right. All
Hello,
right.
Super Sky.
That's awesome. It was incredible. Okay.
Ooh.
That's I have
You've been curious about it?
I've been kind of curious. What would you more closely compare it to? It was definitely giving me some Undertale vibes.
Sorry, I'm chewing.
Ogden was a talented multi-instrumentalist, leader of the Shelmiston Silver Band, and a keen cricketer. As a young man, he went to live in New Zealand, but returned to marry his childhood sweetheart, Sally Mapes. Mapes?
It was Alex's birthday a few days ago. The birthday sign is not completely irrelevant like it was for mine when I left it up for 4 months.
Birthdays last a while around here.
Anyway, hello Raiders, I'm Dema. I play games. Lots of different types of games. I'm a variety streamer, mostly like platformers or Metroidvanias or puzzle games or like narrative heavy games. This is kind of like a narrative puzzle game where you play as someone who has died and is trying to find someone who will placate the island spirit or become part of the island spirit by going and like finding out memories of other ghosts. I also play some rhythm games and I make charts for a rhythm game called Spin Rhythm, like maps.
How do you see your Grankins?
I don't remember. No, not settings. Grankins. Yeah, you're missing a few. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 more. Yeah, 2 there.
The outer.
Outrum's commemorative bench, and try this one. No, I think it said there were 10, right? There, seed eaters. We're looking for the collectibles. So the bench, that was like at the front, right?
This is the seed eaters, right? No, that's the seed giver.
We also, it is very cute.
These must be the seed eaters. Yeah.
Yeah. Grenkin. So, we can like view cross sections of objects and like zoom in and out and rotate around, and we're trying to get the shape to match the picture that's blocked by chat to get a collectible. One more in this area, and then we can do some plot.
There's at the commemorative bench, I believe.
Mm-hmm. Where's your phone?
This bench?
Yeah.
Not in the garbage?
No, it's not the bin.
We can go into this garbage can!
Yay!
It's the first garbage can we've been able to go into.
There's
So
no
excited.
good spot for chat, I know, right? Like in the top left, you've got the memories. I guess I could go beside things on the top left. Can I move it? Or can you do it?
Yeah.
Like put it not all the way to the top left. Like beside those.
Like here?
No, yeah. I don't know. It's not great, but like it's kind of bright color no matter where we are on the screen, and the text is white, and I can't fix that right now. Now it's a has-been. Maybe, but what's that behind it? What is that?
A dirt mound?
Oh,
it's the bunnies!
Bunnies! It might be the bunnies. What could that thing with all the dots around it be? No, it's not the boots.
It's not the bushes.
Not these bushes anyway, but those dots inside the bushes are kind of promising. Maybe other bushes? Yeah? Bush?
Something that's in the bush?
No. No, we had a similar bush to that.
Tree and bush.
Aha!
Aha, it's the tree and the bush. There we go. Got it. Easy.
Pro gamer skills. Alright, that's all the thingies.
So now we can go back to Old Town. Here.
Right.
You wanna do Old Town?
Sure.
Am I dead? I am dead. Speed run.
100%.
You can do a skip right at the beginning of the game by not dying.
Okay, so we're looking for people with thought bubbles.
Oh, finally got 50 plus followers. Just need to get 3 concurrent viewers. Nice.
Ooh.
That's exciting, Aiden.
I don't know if I have already followed you, but I meant to. And I'll leave a lurk up whenever I notice that you're streaming, even if I'm doing something else. Oh, this person has something.
I think we have to get the first memory before we can search for Grankins.
Okay. Can we get oysters at the seafood bar?
We were 14 when we started going out. Me and my friend Cassia had started a beach clean at the weekend, and Ogden turned up with his mate Godfrey. I had no idea Ogden liked me. He was the tallest in our year, and we all fancied him. By the time we reached the little cove at the north end of the beach, he'd asked me to come to a concert he was playing in. I said yes. We'd been going out for a few years when I applied to Floristry College on the mainland. I didn't tell Ogden. I didn't believe I'd get in, and didn't want him to think I was trying to get away from him. Ogden might have looked mature and confident, but he was a gentle soul, not nearly as sure of himself as he looked. But I did get in, and he was gutted. I felt terrible. I didn't want to hurt Ogden. He said he didn't mind, but I could see he was covering. My last week on Shelmerston was really hard. Every time I saw him, it felt so strained, and I couldn't sleep. Finally, on my last night, I made a decision. I would take an apprenticeship at the garden centre on the island instead, so we could stay together. It felt like the right thing to do. I would tell Ogden in the morning. But when I opened the door the next day, I found Ogden's sousaphone left on the doorstep. I was terrified. What did it mean? What had he done?
You went too far.
Oh, whoops. There we go.
I ran down to his house, my heart in my mouth. His mum, she never did like me, was a little bit smug. She told me Ogden had sailed off to New Zealand. He was headed to Christchurch, she said, and didn't know when he was coming back. Then she shut the door.
Wait, didn't they say this island is in the North Atlantic? That's a very far away from New Zealand.
I was more than a bit tearful, but, you know, looking back, I think we both needed to have a bit of an adventure.
179?
I spend a lot of time with Sally during this period. We used to meet up quite often when she returned from Floristry College, and I was working at the museum. For a while, I thought maybe we would get together. But she always seemed a bit out of reach. Sort of distracted. Well, it makes sense now.
The ship in the bottle. Probably on the shelf? No?
There it is.
Ah.
Indefatigable.
How did that get in there?
Thank you, Pepper Bottom. Thank you, Pepper Dad. I love the quote system too. It's a lot of fun. Thank you for adding so many quotes, Redhead.
It's fun.
It's very fun.
I'm getting the scent of Grenkins again, Morris.
Grenkins!
I'll pop
Yes!
up to let you know when we're close to one.
There may have been a Grinkin back
Yeah,
in the crab shack.
I will check. Okay.
You got it.
Mm-hmm.
Easy.
Midnight split yellow peas. Doesn't sound as good as midnight ramen, but if you're enjoying them, then great.
Midnight kippers.
Mariana took over the running of the Shelmerston Kipper Company several years ago and does a roaring trade thanks to her ability to catch her own herrings, which keeps operating costs low.
She's
like a seal or
sea
something?
creature.
Here, let's check the crab shack. Yeah, there is a Grinkin in here.
Ooh, Ethiopian. What is the pink guy? Mizra wants to know what the pink guy is.
Sure. This guy? It's not letting me mouse him, but he looks like some kind of bird. A bird person. I think he's a tourist, so Morris doesn't know him.
A birds person? Bird thing?
What do we think this is? Her feet under this? Nope. Nope.
Ling is also
Like some kind of sea creature person. What could that be?
Is there something on the table? Like one of the plates or jugs or something?
Thought it would be beeping.
It beeps once you get to the right. Oh, is it? It's not the crab lunch?
This?
No, okay.
No, I don't think it's anything here.
You have to get to the specific object before it starts beeping.
I thought it beeps if you're like... close. I thought this might be like on the back.
Maybe it's a moray. Maybe the jaws?
This?
Yeah.
How?
Yeah, okay, never mind. Maybe something on the front counter?
Yeah, maybe. Ah.
There we go. I knew it was crab lunch. It's just the wrong crab.
Didn't mean to do that.
When you're deep in the sea and an eel you do see, that's amore. Close your eyes. Use your senses. Use your sense of hearing. Feel your way through the object.
Nope, I didn't mean to do that. Ah!
There you go.
Cool. I got a Grankin!
What if it's the source that's actually close to you? Maybe the ocean just follows Gabe around.
A Grankin!
That looks like a pot or something.
Yeah. Like this.
Yes, exactly like that. Pot of mussels. It got bad when he went to Chicago and the shoreline consumed the East Coast. The thing about mussels is they have such a strong smell. It's Al! Or AI?
AI, Tetra, Krill, and Coral.
You know who's awesome though? It's okay, Redhead. You'll get another turn soon enough, I'm sure. Aiden O'Connor is awesome. It must be said. Toasty. From behind, Toasty looks like they're holding up the middle finger.
An easy top contender for Game of the Year.
Ooh, that's big praise.
Nice.
Big praise.
Yeah, maybe we'll have to play it. It's the museum.
Mm-hmm.
A Grankin.
The pub is called the Camel. It's funny. Maybe that mug that's on the top of the pot barrel.
Yeah, well, hang on. Oops. Ah!
Silent Hill 2, my favorite 2021 game. When did Silent Hill 2 first come out? It's like pretty old.
It's this.
Oh, you know what time it is?
It's brag time!
It's brag time! Everyone,
Give me your best.
Give me your brags. It's brag time.
What are you proud of?
Redhead got their second vaccination
Yes!
shot today.
Nice.
Amazing. We were at a restaurant with my favorite pun friend, and there was a piece of artwork that said bread vision. We were joking about the superpower of bread vision would be.
Got it.
And got into a serious debate. I eventually told him that you can't ever learn the power by training or accident. You have to be born with it. It must be bred. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Israel says, as of tomorrow, I will be able to call myself a professional GM. That's so cool. You're getting a paid GM gig?
Or like some kind of license. You beat Omari today? That beating a game is awesome.
100% valid brag. My brag is that I did a lot of chores today. Buoyancy aid. You're gonna be a general manager. Not that kind of GM, I don't think.
Really? It's not this? Okay.
I think GM stands for
Game Master.
Gungeon Master.
Gungeon Master.
That's awesome, Gabe. Yeah. I'm very curious about it. Nice, Redhead. Yeah, I saw that you were streaming like an M&M's game. Grandmaster. What if you were like the general manager of the Grandmaster Game Masters? Be a GM. Yeah, I will for sure, Gabe. Well, I'll hit you up later because I want to know more in depth what you thought. We'll chat at a later time. Grand General Game Master.
You found 2 of your favorite Windows XP games online today. Finagled them into working. Streamed one today, beat in one sitting. Like a Crash Bandicoot clone, but it did it well. Nice. Sorry, I was in the
zone.
In the zone. I missed all that.
No, I think it's really good when a game can like know what it is and really lean into that.
Who's this guy? Runs the boat tours for the tourists. Ah, this person has a thing. And there is also a Granken.
You gonna get the Grunkle before you get the memory?
It's not a Grunkle.
The Grank.
It's some kind of house.
Wow, it's at least house shaped. Only brag I can do today is my niece wanted me to sit next to her. Oh, that's nice. How old is your niece?
Well, why don't we talk to this guy first and then we'll know what object we're looking for as well. Then we can look for both the
Henry
Grenkin
Mancaro.
and the Memento.
Bootlegger and music
I
teacher.
remember when a young Ogden asked to join the Shelmerston Silver Band. I recognised his talent immediately. He could play anything, that lad. Literally anything. Eventually, he settled on the sousaphone, which he always insisted on playing with his lucky bronze mouthpiece. One evening after the Silver Band played a storming concert in the Camel, Ogden and Sally got it into their heads to go for a night swim in the harbour, young love and all that. Ogden left his mouthpiece behind, and when we came back the next morning to pack up, it had disappeared.
Grenkin Mystic. She told me a story from when she was still 5, so you assume 6. That makes sense.
It really rattled him. Ogden was worried he wouldn't be able to perform without it. But of course, next time we played, he was just as good as ever. Didn't need any lucky mouthpiece, Sir Ogden. He could play anything, that lad.
Ogden was so talented. A real virtuoso. Oh, I loved listening to him play.
Ugh, speak for yourself, Morris. It was a terrible racket.
Okay, so we're looking for like a house thing. Or maybe like this box, not like this box,
Wait,
but
no,
like...
no, in the bottle, in the bottle.
In the bottle?
Top bottle.
Oh,
top
the
bottle.
the mouthpiece, yeah. I can't click it.
It's definitely it though, right? That's the mouthpiece?
Yeah, but I can't interact with it. No, it's not. Look, the mouthpiece is like got like a more of a square.
Huh. So similar though.
Maybe it's in another bottle. That's the idea. That's how it got lost. Oh, there's the house.
It's a toolbox.
I feel that that noise that it makes is the same as like the witches in Zelda Ocarina of Time when they spin around, or the ghosts in the, you know,
In the Forest Temple. Maybe somewhere in the still. There's a bunch of like mouthpiece looking things on the desk there.
Yeah, probably. One of these whiskey funnels is not a whiskey funnel. Funnel? Nope.
They seem to have been using it as a funnel. These bootleggers are very resourceful.
Simon Grund.
It was the day of the island cricket match out on the volcanic sandspit. We had lost to Appledore for the past 3 years, and it was my first year as captain. I didn't want another loss on my watch. Ogden had just come back from New Zealand and told me he'd be up for it. I wasn't sure. I remembered Ogden from school. He was lanky and good in the field, but batting... not sure. Ogden showed up with his own bat. He told me he'd won it in a pub in Dunedin and that it had belonged to a famous New Zealand player. I wondered whether I should put him into bat at all, but Ogden whispered to me that he'd been playing on deck all the way home. I knew Ogden wasn't a bluffer, but he was never the guy who got picked for the first team at school. Still, I had nothing to lose.
Simon Grund.
Ogden hit a 6 with his first stroke. We went wild! And just when I thought it must be a fluke, he hit another, and another. He was a machine!
I don't know anything about cricket, but I guess a 6 is good.
We had to stop
I think that means you can go back and forth 6 times before they do the thing with the ball.
Back across the sand and into the camel. Even though he'd won the match pretty much single-handedly, he insisted it was all down to the bat and plenty of practice. Ogden was solid gold.
He hit a 6, then another, and another, but then I realized I have no idea.
How's that? What a great day that was. And we've beaten Appledore every year since. Those poor chaps never did recover from Ogden's incredible batting.
There is an octopus in the... There's an octopus.
It's not just any octopus. It's Slippery Derek.
Slippery Derek! Hi, Slippery Derek. How's it hanging?
You have to call me Slippery Derek from now on. This game is mesmerizing.
Yeah, it's pretty delightful.
Well, you didn't find the ball.
What? Oh, right, right.
Gotta be like in one of the fish, like a fish ate it or something.
I can't zoom in that far on the fish. Must...
It's a barnacle cluster. Built around a cricket ball. Maybe ask Slippery Derek. This is now a Slippery Derek fan account.
Hey, Morris. Remember when we found one of these heavy balls on the beach and I dropped it on your toe?
Are cricket balls really heavy?
You're asking me like I've ever touched a cricket ball. Let's see what's in this. I'm curious what's in the... Oh, here's Jessica now. She's not here. She was... I thought she was at the other place.
Yeah, the people move around. They go about their daily lives.
Whoa. Arthur Bergonzi. Hanging out on this anchor. Katie Bergonzi. Katie is playing with Sir Bumbleton and waiting with anticipation for their mum to finish buying fish or to notice Arthur is up that anchor and give him a really good shouting at. Aha!
Well, that's got to be in the lily pad pond there.
Yeah.
There you go. Froggo! Ooh, it's a wiggly one!
I got a Grankin!
Wiggly!
There's just so much detail in this game. Like that you're never given any explicit incentive to seek out, but they still made it. Like it's I don't know, I think that's kind of neat. That like they made some stuff just to be there, you know?
See you, Kala. Have a good night.
Good night. Yeah, I think tomorrow we're gonna see about playing Helltakers.
The bee field. That looks like a cat in the silhouette there.
Oh, yeah, it's this one.
Mr. Whiskable. Mr. Whiskerable.
Yeah, today's Saturday.
Technically it's Sunday, that's true.
Yeah, but like...
But when I woke up, it was Saturday. And I have not yet gone to sleep. So therefore it's still Saturday. That's how it works. I'm still missing 2 memories.
Mm-hmm. I think there was farther to go over to the left, maybe? Because we stopped at the Crab Shack.
Alright. Yes, we didn't go into the Artist Center.
Hi, Grankin.
Wait, there's ceramic Grankins here.
What?
There are ceramic Grankins for sale.
What? Huh.
Is one of the ceramic Grankins
real
actually
Grankin?
a real Grankin?
Yep.
Yep. It's Otto Penk. There's just so many different dimensions you can rotate these things on. I think you were close a second ago. Is that ranking 1/3 or 2/3 of an uwu?
Oh, there was interesting things.
Just the loft suite. Good night, Cal. Have a good one. See you later.
Yeah, you sound tired.
Pick and mix. Apple bonbons. Strawberry bonbons. Gummy snakes?
It's gonna be the gummy snakes. No?
Nope, it's not the gummy snakes.
I thought for sure. These gummy snakes? No?
Not the lemon bonbons either. The eggs, the gobstoppers. Yes, the gobstoppers. Looking for secret murderers on the island? Looking for secret murderers? Trust your senses. Use the force. Oh, I like the look of that. Very nice. Murders?
Murders?
On my Owl Express? Oh, it's their house.
Hmm?
It's their house. Sally Mapes and Ogden
yeah.
Beckett's house. We're playing what, Yahtzee? Liar's Dice. Oh, Liar's Dice. I haven't played Liar's Dice in a while. It's a good game.
That's the same thing that you play in Sorcery, right?
Yeah, yep. Mm-hmm. You probably need to come in at the top to see the ones instead of the sixes. Two more Grankins. Yeah, that's a good question. Visroy wonders what the other person rolled in Liar's Dice. We could have gone and checked.
We can still do that.
Nice.
This person has a thought, but let's go look. This one. The other player had 4 2s and a 4. And we had
all ones.
All ones.
Godfrey Bowen.
I remember we was walking home from school, a bunch of us, and I told him my granddad said the lad had a live Bactrian camel living somewhere in the woods. Everyone laughed, but I told them it was true. Ogden didn't believe me. Someone would have seen it. He dared me to climb in and prove it. I told him he'd have to come with me. Sneaking past the big house, we were almost caught by the gamekeeper and had to run. Hell for leather for the woods.
I have never heard that expression.
Hell for leather?
We reached the trees out of breath. I was bent double and leant against a tree. Ogden had better breath control and he recovered quickly. He saw it first. The clouds parted, the moon shone down, and Ogden gasped. And then I did too. Was it? It was.
The camel!
The next day, we were kicking ourselves. We had no proof. No one was going to believe us. But we knew what we saw.
Oh, yeah, he was a couple of years above these chaps at school. Oh, and he's right. No one believed them. We gave them so much stick.
Wait, what am I looking for? The
Looks like a
statue of the camel?
Yeah.
Not an inflatable camel?
Maybe upstairs?
Maybe. Maybe in the counter. In the box?
That's pencils.
That's cool. Look at those pencils. Wow! This game is it's pretty delightful.
Imagine sneaking into a private forest to find a camel.
The camel! No.
It's a water pistol.
I went for the camel. Hey!
Camels are so obviously a made-up animal.
That's true.
Humans will believe any old rubbish.
That's true. I'm with Sparky on this. A horse with not one but 2 humps? Preposterous. Can you imagine if camels were real? Oh my god. Whoa. That's all the Grenkins.
Now just one more memento. I miss a person.
Is there anyone on the big ship?
I don't think it's selectable.
Oh, you can keep going.
Aha! It's another memory from Sally.
I missed Ogden so much, and for the first month there was no letter at all. I took my place at college on the mainland without knowing how he was feeling. It was a shock how low it made me, even though I was working with flowers, my dream job. I threw myself into making friends and working as hard as I could. I wondered about him travelling the world, without me and without his sousaphone. What he was doing, how he was feeling.
Too far.
I went too far. I thought I already... Okay.
Then the letters started arriving, and it was amazing. Each one came with a penny from a different country. One from Valparaiso, another from Dakar. I wrote back and told Ogden about my course, trips to Kew Gardens, which were amazing. Then Ogden told me about his voyage, watching dolphins and flying fish, crossing the equator. Sometimes we were both lonely. We poured out our hearts to each other. In a funny way, I think the letters made us closer than ever. When he arrived in Christchurch, he'd send me flowers pressed in his letters. I sent him a shell from home, and then he sent me a New Zealand halfpenny. It was my favourite. On one side was the head of a Maori tiki. Ogden told me it was lucky. I came back to the island, and when my father died, I opened up my own florist shop on the quay. I tucked the halfpenny under the front step for luck, polished up Ogden's sousaphone and put it in the window. They both brought me luck, and the shop flourished. One day, Ogden showed up at the shop, completely out of the blue. He told me there was nowhere like Shelmerston, and no one like me. I was so thrilled to see him, I asked him to marry me there and then. He said yes.
I love it.
The lure of Shelmerston. It always pulls people back when they try to move away. They were a lovely couple, Sally and Ogden.
The penny, then? Probably?
Yeah, but it's supposed to be under the mat of the florist shop, right?
Yeah, but...
Unless Sally now keeps it with her.
Uh-huh. Maybe. Oh, no.
I missed Ogden so much, and for the first month there was no letter at all. I took my when he arrived one day.
Maybe there's a tourist from New Zealand?
Is this an unrelated New Zealand coin?
Yet one good thing about being dead, I'll never have to deal with counting change again.
It's doggo time!
Ah, yes. A very distinctive odour indeed. I reckon I can find him from this. Here I come, Ogden.
Sparky, more like Barky. Am I right? You could deposit those into Ogden. if you wanted. This is a weird Sayonara Wild Hearts level.
I like how it makes like a caterpillar chrysalis.
Oh, this feels so good. Terrific to see you, Morris.
It's a family
great
where
to
you
see
pay the
you too,
wolves.
mate.
Have a stretch, Ogden. We have a question for you.
Sparky, owner of the very finest singing voice on the island. What can I do for you?
Well, it's about the custodian. We need a replacement.
Ah, yes. I've heard that volcano rumbling. Poor Aggie must be very tired.
Yes, she is. We need a replacement.
Oh. Oh, you want me to be the custodian? Well, I'm honored, but I can't.
Are you sure? The island is in dire need.
I know, and I sympathize, but Sally is the other half of me. I need to watch over her. Everything else may be changing, but she's my constant, and I'm hers. I need to go into the West with her when it's her time.
Yes, I understand. You two always did have an enviable connection.
We were very lucky to find each other. And I'm still lucky just to watch over her. Makes this place still feel a bit like home, even as it changes. So I'm going to stay. But listen, once you've found the custodian, come back and enjoy a sniff of that beer in the Camel with me, eh?
Ah, sure, Ogden. Well, see you around.
No one wants the job.
Well, maybe rather than anyone else taking the
After all
job, we
these
figure out
years,
what's
Ogden
wrong with
still
Aggie
carries
and
that torch
help
for
her.
Sally. I wish I'd been so lucky. Things I should have done.
You were busy with the museum, Morris.
Why can't
You did
Sparky become the
walks
next
and you did
custodian?
fetch and belly rubs
I
and...
don't know.
Yeah, all right, yes. I was very busy. Thank you for reminding me.
You did plenty. But now you need to find the next custodian.
Hey, how long has Aggie been custodian?
Oh, a little while now. You've met her, actually.
I have?
Well, her body, anyway. In the museum.
What? Her body? In the museum? Oh, wait!
That's right, Morris.
The Bog Lady. The Bog Lady of Shelmerston. Well, that's Aggie?
Mm-hmm. Well, that's her body, anyway. Her spirit is all around us, of course.
But Aggie is Bronze Age. 3,000 years. She's been custodian all that time?
Yep.
Wow. No
There's
wonder
a-
she's tired.
Some kind
More
of
tired
emergency
every
vehicle down
minute.
the street from
We
us.
need to get to the next prospect. Greg Litherland, at the campsite.
Greg. Okay.
I hope everything's okay.
Yeah, I hope so too. Should we call it a night though? It's
The one part of the island I
pretty late.
never spent much time at. I never cared for camping.
It's a
Although we
weekend,
did
we could
find
go
a
a
lot of
little
Bronze
longer.
Age
well, I
goods
just feel
down
like
here.
that's a pretty good stuff.
Really
Point not
fascinating.
running out of
bits and
steam.
bobs.
Okay.
I
And
reckon this
then,
was an important place once. And not just to shellers.
Oh, there's so many great smells here. Oh, and so many rabbits to chase. Stop it, Sparky, you have a job to do.
You know, I suppose I do like it better up here now I don't have to worry about combing all those burrs out of your fur. At least this part of Shelmerston isn't changing too much.
Yes. Now let's sniff out Greg.
Yeah, I always found Greg a bit difficult. That business with the owl of his.
He wasn't a bad guy at heart. Just liked animals a bit more than people, sometimes. Maybe. But who can blame him? Let's find some people who remembered him. Dig a little deeper.
Memories of Greg Litherland. Here we come.
Greg ran an uphill campsite where his prickly demeanor and insistence on rules were notorious. He was a keen bird watcher, nature lover, and campaigner for the protection of Morlos. What's Morlos? A huge fan of Scheller racing, Greg captured the excitement of the sport with his photographs. Scheller racing? I feel like half of these things I'm like, is this made up or is this just a British thing? Alright, let's see who is on. Ballin is streaming Spin and so is Zen Fusion. Let's raid Zen Fusion this time because we've raided Ballin before. And I think Zen Fusion will probably be going for a while based on time zones. Alright. I hope everyone had a good time. Thanks for joining us. Tomorrow we're probably gonna start on Helltakers. Then Monday we have off. Well, so we'll probably finish this up on Tuesday or something like that. All right. Have a good one, everyone. Come say hi to Zen.
Have a good night.
And have a good night or day or whatever.
Long live the long egg.
Oh, yes. And thanks again to Estes Park and Kibi and Ali for the follows. And I think I missed that. And thank you for the raids, Gabe and Aiden and Play and Naughty. Yeah, it was a good night.